In this Daily Drop, I'm going to talk about the strikes that have been going on for seemingly forever and have kind of decimated this industry. But I have an update, so let's go. Okay, here we are back in the barn, and only a couple more episodes here before I head out on the road, and it's going to be, well, over 2 weeks that I'm going to be gone in total. So the episodes are going to look a lot different. I'll talk about that in the next one. And I just wanted to talk about something that I know is not important to everybody who watches the channel, but I do think it's important to us overall as an industry. So we had this little thing called the pandemic or COVID. And that was not good for this industry. That was not good for a lot of us. Some of us did really well during that period of time, and some of us did horribly during that time. For me, it was kind of a split. In the beginning, for quite a long time, it was really, really bad. And then one client, it was really, really good. As soon as the pandemic ended, all of that work basically went away. This is the way life works. Don't get into this unless you've got a pair, some cojones, and that doesn't matter if you're male or female, just you gotta have it if you're in this business as a freelancer, if you're self-employed, if you're an independent contractor. You are going to have to ride the waves, the roller coaster, whatever you want to call it. It's just the way it goes. But things started looking up. And then we got the writer's strike. But then most importantly for the business, the actors went on strike. So when that happened and you don't have anybody in front of the camera, that means a lot of people aren't working. Well, that got ratified back in December of last year in 2023. And that was great. Everybody thought it's roses and unicorns and leprechauns and gold at the end of the rainbow. Not so. And I heard rumblings in December, probably July, that things would start to happen. And that's because people who are in the industry knew that IATSE, which is, I think, 70,000 strong, was potentially going to strike at the end of July of this year. And that really meant that everybody was putting the brakes on for the most part. Now, that doesn't mean that people weren't doing live events or corporate events and things like that. But the industry as a whole, and it's not just in the United States, was being affected in a huge way. Well, thankfully, IATSE figured that all out and the agreements happened. But unbeknownst to me, I didn't know that the Teamsters were also potentially going to strike. Well, I have good news, and that seems to have been worked out. Everything's getting ratified. And from what I can tell, at the beginning of August, which is now, it's going to start going uphill again. Fingers crossed. So many things. But it's a good day. So we're going to take it as a win for the team, for the industry, and keep moving forward. Don't forget to. And I'll see you on the next episode of The Daily Drop.